Hello, Holy Trinity, and happy Thursday to you. Yesterday morning, as I went for a walk in the park around the lake, I saw one of the large birds that likes to stand in the water or right next to the edge of the water. And I gotta tell you, for obvious reasons, there was a lot of standing water all over the place yesterday morning. And this bird was standing where there isn't usually water, and it was right next to the edge of where there was grass, and it was really dark out. And behind the bird, from where I was standing, all there was grass, and it was dark, and I couldn't actually see the bird itself. All I could see was the reflection of the bird in the water, because behind the reflection of the bird, the angle went up to the sky, which was just barely light enough that I could see the reflected outline of the bird. It was a very strange experience because I could see the upside down bird, but not the right side up bird. And I was thinking, as I reflected on that image, that the only place I was able to see the bird was actually where there was light behind it. And I've used this analogy all the time. When we look at our spiritual lives, the only times we're able to see the darkness in our spiritual lives is if there's light behind it to see it. And it's like if you've got stained clothing, if you've got dirty clothing, if you're in a dark room, you can't tell. But when you turn the lights on, then you can tell. The only way that we're really able to see if there's darkness in our lives is if we surround ourselves with light. If we surround ourselves, and that means coming to Jesus and looking at everything with Jesus as the backdrop. And a lot of times if we think to ourselves, I'm a pretty good person, I don't really see a lot of sin in our lives, it has more to do with the fact that we just don't see it than necessarily that it's not there. Some of the holiest people you'll ever meet, talk to sisters in convents who pray all day, every day, they are very well aware of their sins. And if they're that aware of their sins, I'm inclined to believe that somebody who isn't aware of their sins is probably just not aware and probably just not able to see them. So I always say the best remedy is go to reconciliation and pray for that examination of conscience, that the Holy Spirit can open your eyes to know what in your life might need to change. It was truly a surreal vision of seeing that upside down bird. I'm just going to leave you with that. Imagine being able to see the upside down bird reflected in the water, but not being able to see the right side up bird, because all that was behind the right side up bird was darkness, but the upside down bird had light behind it, and it stood out clearly. Come to the light. See yourself in the light of Jesus Christ. God bless you all. Have a wonderful Thursday.